by the father of the victim, the father of a 20-year-old woman who passed away, who was killed in this entire Pune Porsche incident. Now, let's just speak to him and to get a sense of what he really has. Of course, he's grieving, so we've allowed him that space. I'm being joined by Suresh Costa at this point. Thank you very much, Suresh sir, for joining us. सुरेश सर, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस टाइम में?
मीडिया से या कानून व्यवस्था संभालने वालों से अब रिक्वेस्ट ही कर सकता हूँ, आदेश तो दे नहीं सकता। निवेदन है कि व्यवस्था ऐसी बनाए कि किसी की बेटी न छीन सके। बेटियां, इसमें नारे तो बहुत लगाए जा रहे हैं, बेटियां बचाओ बेटियां पढ़ाओ, तो क्या घर में बैठने के लिए पढ़ेंगी लिखेंगी क्या? बाहर नहीं निकलेंगी, वो बाहर निकलेंगी तो क्या दुर्घटना की शिकार होंगी, तो कौन पढ़ाएगा लिखाएगा? फिर बात वही है।
सर, डू यू हैव फेथ इन द जुडिशरी? आपको जुडिशरी पे विश्वास है?
डिमांड कर सकता हूँ और करने का हक भी रखता हूँ कि इस केस की जल्द से जल्द सुनवाई की जाए, जल्द से जल्द इसकी इंक्वायरी की जाए। हो सके सुप्रीम कोर्ट महोदय से, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के माननीय प्रधान न्यायाधीश महोदय से भी मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा। चाहे तो सर जी हाथ जोड़ के निवेदन करता हूं कि आप चाहे तो इस पर सुओ मोटो लाकर इस केस को फास्ट ट्रैक के माध्यम से जल्द निपटा दें तो बड़ी कृपा होगी।
Right. We of course apologize for the quality. He's a grieving father. We couldn't request him to change the location or anything. Sir, एक सवाल पूछना चाहती हूँ. बहुत डिमांड बढ़ रहा है अभी कि जो अक्यूज्ड है इस केस में, 17 साल का जो अक्यूज्ड है, उसको अडल्ट के हैसियत से ट्राई किया जाए लॉ के सामने. आपका क्या मानना है इसमें?
कि आप उस एज पर क्यों जा रहे हैं? आप उसके एटीट्यूड को क्यों नहीं देख रहे हैं? जो आदमी दारू पी रहा है बाहर में जाके, उसको दारू परोसे जा रही है, फास्ट गाड़ी चला रहा, अब उसको एडल्ट माइनर कैसे मान रहे हैं? मान करने का सवाल नहीं है, आप उसके एटीट्यूड देखिए ना, उसके हिसाब से उसकी एज फिक्स करिए। जो भी फिक्स कर रहा है या जो भी कार्रवाई कर रहा है। अब बर्थ सर्टिफिकेट को लेके बैठ के बोले तो 4 महीने बाकी है, 4 महीने बाकी है तो मर्डर करने का लाइसेंस मिल जाता है क्या? यानी आप माइनर हैं, मर्डर कर दीजिए 2-4 ठो, बोले हम तो माइनर हैं, निबंध लिख के बच जाएंगे, ऐसा है।
सुरेश कोसा साहब, हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। Well, let me just go back to our panelists at this time, Shaili Tyagi as well as Sushil Tekriwal. Shaili Tyagi, to you heard the father right now. Of course, he's grieving. It's been an irreplaceable loss for that entire family. But one of the questions that he is asking is what everybody seems to be asking. If the crime can be as heinous as this, if there is an action that has been as deplorable as this, which wouldn't be befitting an age of what, or a behavior of what otherwise would have been a teen, or even an experimenting teen for that matter, is the whole process of justice in itself a punishment, particularly with how we are seeing already this unfold in the Juvenile Justice Board. I'm asking this, because just another case in Delhi, and you would be very aware of that since you're in the Delhi Juvenile Justice Board, that's the Mercedes hit and run case. 8 years on, that family, the sister, is still struggling to get one effective hearing in the court. They still are arguing over the sections that have been put in that particular case, whether it should be 304, 304A. So the whole process seems to be so cumbersome that it itself becomes a punishment. I understand the Juvenile Justice Board has an extremely important role of protecting the minors, of giving them an environment where they can thrive, where they can have an opportunity to correct themselves. But are there cases where this purpose is defeated?
I'm telling you, the purpose is not defeated actually. The thing is ki, it's very important for the juveniles. If arbitrarily or otherwise minor को एक मौका ना देकर और we actually मतलब not we board जो है directly इनको as an adult treat कर ले या as an adult इनका like try करता है case so then in that aspect the very basis of the juvenile justice board defeated. Reason being the main purpose is to rehabilitate or to
Ma'am,
reform
लेकिन
the
essay
child.
लिखना, to make you write some essays, to make you write some projects, to have an RTO internship at an RTO, if I may use that word. How much is that a justifiable way of correcting some behavior when there are two people who have been killed? There's a speeding of a luxurious Porsche that is also in front of you. There's inebriation, there's alcohol consumption, all of these things are there, and then you have essay writing and project. I mean, is this how usually it would entail in the law?
So it's not like that, but definitely this is the discretion of the board. What they thinks, according to them, what they think over it. What is the better option for him to rehabilitate or to reformation? Of course, every board has their different decisions. If I'm talking about the Mercedes case, that one, in that case also definitely. Recently, the sections have been added in that case. The notice was framed definitely in 3 Note 4, which was a very long discussion whether it will consider to be a 3 Note 4A or 3 Note 4. What is the
Sure.
decision of the board? In that case also the board was not so arbitrarily or not without not thinking that this is a minor. They definitely came to a very good decision, and that was that it should be considered to be in 3 Note 4 part 2nd,
Okay.
which is definitely a good decision by the board. I'm not commenting on any decision of any board. But
Okay.
that's totally depend upon the decision of board.
Okay.
If board thinks about that, that this is the
Okay.
main reason.
No, you're making a fair point. We're totally out of time. Let me just take the last question to Sushil Tekriwal as well. Sir, my last question to you, and Shelly Tyagi was also mentioning this, that it is the board's discretion. Largely, would discretion then also amount or equate at times to arbitrariness, or would it also equate to possible pressures, succumbing to favors and pressures? If discretion is there a protection to ensure that the discretion isn't arbitrary or favoring anyone unduly?
See, let me clear a couple of things. First thing is that although it may be a welfare legislation, but this is not an act, juvenile act after amendment, which is to be taken for granted, where any juvenile between the age of 16 to 18 years would be committing heinous offense and would go scot-free, as in the case of Nirbhaya. So first thing, I would like to make it very clear that if you are 16 to 18 years old involved in a heinous offense, you can get maximum imprisonment up to life. So there's no doubt about it. Second thing, it should not be an assumption and presumption based on the doctrine that this is a welfare legislation only. The legislation is also being amended with a perspective to tackle the new age line of crime. Today, the juveniles are involved in much heinous offenses, and up to 60% of the offenses are being increased so far as the heinous offenses being committed by the juveniles are concerned. So we are in a new age line of crime, and this act is being amended and being adopted from that perspective to tackle and deal with such heinous offenses. Thirdly, I must let me make very strongly one thing here. that when we say that whether a bail to be granted or not under Juvenile Justice Act, whether the juvenile in conflict with law has to be dealt as an adult, to be tried as an adult or as a juvenile, so far as 16 to 18 years old is concerned, and he being involved in heinous offenses, I must say it is not absolutely and merely and exclusively the discretion only. That's why I said in my opening sentence that juvenile board has
Okay.
to
All right.
constitute a board.
30 seconds, sir. We're totally out of time. If you can wrap in 30 seconds.
So I'll just conclude. So the juvenile board has to constitute a board of sociological experts, psychological experts. Their reports have to be called, and then a decision is to be taken legally, medically, and fundamentally. So it is not alone the
Right.
discretion. It is based on complete logic and complete juvenile jurisprudence.
All right. Thank you very much, Advocate Sushil Tekriwal, as well as Advocate Shaili Tyagi. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us and giving us some important perspectives in both the scenarios. Thank you for joining.